This is a best of five, right? With UC having one map.
No, UConn have the first map.
Oh, UConn. Okay.
Yeah, they tilted Meowmere yesterday.
No, I saw Watt was outwitting Maomir on Ilias.
Select your hero.
It was quite fun to watch.
So it looks like control center is going to be our first point here. This point's really good for both dive and with the Reinhardt push clump.
Look at this team. We're gonna do great.
Looks like UConn's gonna run a Zen instead of Banana. They've been doing that a lot in their past games. Usually it's to deal with the fire, but we'll see how it plays out against UC's Frontier. You guys do charge again, but immediately dies here, even with the Zarya bubble. However, UC gets to fix up their own on both the Lucio and the Zarya, so they're missing out on both the barriers and the heals from Lucio. Solid Joe gets a nice pick on Lucio, chaining Lucio, but Meowmere ends up trading him. And at this point, UConn's going to be behind on players, so they have to fall back. But UConn wasting no time, which is back onto the point. And UC's giving up a little bit of a space there, but Watt popping off the Dragon Blade. Unable to get any people, but the significant damage so that his teammate can clean up the rest. And they take the point back from UC Cincinnati.
My ultimate is charging.
UConn deciding not to push up the choke and hold it. Instead gives up a bit of a space there and decides to hold point. House going to Hydra to see if he can land a sneaky hook there. And the rest of the Bearcats flanks into the outside. Grab pops off from UConn, resulting in Watt getting 2 dash kills right there.
Nice Earth Shatter.
Left his Biggie Nose on the Zarya and then gets cleaned up by the Zen.
Tactical visor ready for deployment. My systems are restored.
I think that Joe's looking for a good sneaky maybe. Charge now. He's just falls back a point, holds up the shield, gives up the high ground. DPS dude going in for the charge, gets the Zarya, gets the shatter onto the soldier as well. And the barrier from extinct keeps the team healthy. And he ended up taking the point with using 2 ults.
It was a pretty clean recapture.
They didn't lose too much. I think they only lost Beginos. And they're using 2 ults, so they still have the Graviton there to work with, and Anna's mana boost coming up soon, and Bigino pops the grab. Soundbeard keeping the team healthy, along with the second support ult.
Well, not getting much, but Nachi was able to clean it up.
Biggie knows Graviton landing onto 3 people, but not being able to capitalize on that. With UConn countering with their own ults, taking the point. Mombo man countering with a the Zarya ult to hold them off and prevent them from touching the point, so they can take point 1.
Score
I noticed from yesterday that
0.
UConn are very good at just controlling how UC play on these cost maps and are very able to just make sure that they don't let UC overstep their bounds.
I mean, I know Joe plays a really aggressive Reinhardt.
You wouldn't believe
We'll see what Extinct does on his Pharah. I know he's really good at Pharah. How they're gonna do that. But opting for an Ana instead of a Mercy to block him. See if you get any picks here. None of the boop as a UConn decides to go White Room. You know the Winston there, you can't really dive right onto them. But Tracer and Winston already on behind them. You see the Winston maybe gets killed by the Zen with his Discord. And being in the White Room, Pharah can't really do anything, so you can't really have the better positioning and the comp there to deal with the Bearcats. I'm gonna see how UC decides to at this point. So it's gonna decide to go with the bad comp. Instead going White Room this time. Tall Joe there to beat him with the shield. Winston dives right in, has the Discord orb immediately on him and dies right away.
Objective is under attack. Get on it.
Both supports alive for UC there.
What's really destroying UC is this Discord orb.
Yeah.
Getting it on Extinct, getting it on Undead Donut is just destroying them.
Even getting it on the Winston there, dives in and dies right away. You can see no, you can see UC are able to come back to the point quicker than UConn and secure the point faster. And now UConn has to play the retake game. Again, they decide to go White Room there. Not the ideal place for Pharah and Winston, but with the 5 ults coming up for UC, they should be able to at least hold it. Although UConn has 4 ults of their own, including the Zarya ult. Big grab coming in from UConn there, cleaning up most of the team. Mombo getting 2 kills. Pharah pops ult, but D.Va's right there to soak him develop.
Yamir was actually able to get the soldier to waste his ult in the back there. But it didn't really matter, because...
Zarya's ult caught 3 people.
And he also just... It also made Meowmere waste his ult, so...
my damage spell is upon
It was kind of a good trade in favor of UConn.
Drop the beat, push it.
GC wasting no time to dive back with the Winston ult. See how disruptive this Winston can be. Being very disruptive, but not really getting any kills. Saljo gets able to kill in the end. Meowmere and Biggie Nose end up picking off 2. In the end, though, UConn able to hold on down to overtime with the UC struggling to get back on the point. They have a dive comp, so it should be rather easy to stall, but whether they can actually get any kills, that's another point. Zarya pops his ult, Meowmere gets stuck in it. Extinct still just shooting from the air, getting lots of kills and damage. They don't really have an answer to deal with the Pharah right now. They're really distracted by the rest of the UC team.
I think they may have burned Mercenaries a little too early.
Yeah. UConn shoving nothing. Biggie Nose pops the ult to secure the point for his team.
Soldier
Very good stall though. They made UC pop many ults.
The res was certainly a bit premature, especially since Namir, I think, just popped his Dragon Blade. But they still have another 40% to retake the point and win. Undead Donut about to get his ult. Extinct already has his ult. I know he loves playing right over the chokehold and just popping his ult right above the other team. Gets a lot of kills that way, but doesn't look like they'll need that. We'll clean it up with just the Ana ult, I believe. I think playing in a really sneaky position there. Being able to get the Mercy, really important part. They're at 96%. Missing the Mercy can really screw up this push. It's just the Lucio and the... UC able to clean up the rest of the UConn's team there and take the second point.
At the end of that round, I think it was just poor ult management by UConn that made them lose so much percentage and then lose the point entirely.
And Extinct playing in that sneaky position on the far right below the ledge there, being able to pop up and kill the Mercy, that's a really important deciding factor. Without that res, without the heals, UConn can't properly push onto the point. Looks like both teams decide to keep with the same comps. We'll see whether Extinct can handle the Zen instead of the Mercy. UConn rotating at the point immediately. But it's like UC's focus fire on that comes a lot stronger. Able to pick off both Zarya and Zen right off the bat. And it's just a cleanup game for the rest of the team of UConn. Extinct getting a triple there, really putting its worth onto Pharah, despite having the Zen Discord orb.
And he gets the poop. That's a lot of ult charge, and Pharah is about to have her ult.
Also really good at holding the choke on the left and right entrances. Pop it off and you have to fall back immediately or die. Winston gets hooked from a hog, but pops the shield. Ends up living. Or pulls the ult and gets slapped right away and then killed by the Winston. The rest of the team wasn't there to support Extinct there. Despite having a good positioning. And after getting the pick there, UConn just cleans up the rest of the UC. Biggie knows on the Lucio trying to stall as soon as he can. But Farhan's getting hooked and UC needs to stop staggering there and just regroup to push in. Tracer looking to get a good position there. Build some ult charge. Winston dives in for the support. Ult to disrupt the team. Makes Zen pop his ult there. Iggy knows counter his own sound barrier. UConn still has their own sound barrier.
But I don't think they're gonna pop it, I think they're just gonna retreat.
I think he should have popped it as soon as either right away as Mjolnir gets got the Dragon Blade off, but he dies right away. Solid Joe getting a nice shatter there, followed by the center 12's sound barrier saving the team and eventually managing to hold on to the point. Pharah's just doing some poke damage to build their charge, do some damage. Not really what the team though. Usually gets sniped off by the Ana. Now he has to fall back while the rest of the team is pushing in. Mombo, man, landing a nice grab. Cutting up the rest of UC.
One thing I'm noticing that UC are trying to do is they're trying to disrupt UConn's just advantage of being grouped and try and split up the fight, but it's not really working out for them.
Yeah, he gets picked off right away. Xing's Pharah gets 2 important kills onto the sports, 3 kills in total. And it looks like they should be able to take this point unless the Winston stuck too long.
Well, they already have it into overtime, so
I think they're able to hold on to the point. But again, will it be like like Garden, where they lose from 99%?
Behind you.
UConn having control of the courtyard. See how they want to attack back to the point. Extinct getting a nice pick on the Ana that should delay the push. Getting another kill on this, another support. Extinct's just UConn just has no answer for Extinct right now. They've got no hit scan. They've got they have a hit scan. They have McCree, but he's not really able to kill off Extinct there with support from the rest of his team. Nice rocket barrage in the right position, but
he
Ana
actually
lands
gets
asleep.
slept.
He's done. I think he did enough damage killing the Zarya.
But I don't think it'll be enough, unfortunately.
Round 3, 1.
UC takes the 3rd point. Really, Extinct is just popping off on the Pharah. He's doing a lot of work. Both just distracting the other team and actually landing kills on the support. We'll see if this does stick with the Pharah on control center. Pharah not very good in the opening portion, but once you get free reign inside the center control point, can do a lot of damage. And okay, the weird, interesting swap there. Running you see this wasting a lot of time deciding who gets the heal for this round. As though UConn has the better high ground positioning.
But now that UC have the Zen, Fair has a lot more free reign.
Not if Watt just dives onto Zen and kills him.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue for them.
Joe gets a little bit aggressive and gets picked off. Both teams have the Discord orb, so everyone's gonna be dying a little bit faster.
Joker's off my point. Biotic field activated.
Watt's getting a lot of dash kills there. Fitz is by himself there in Ana. Dies right away. Mullen landing a grab, but none of his team is there to support him. Does enough to disrupt it. Pharah's by himself. And they're doing a nice hook onto the Rhine. Nashi again diving in, trying to kill Zen.
Into the iris.
Zen popping off the ult.
I don't know if Watt should have altered there. It seemed like they were going to that fight with quite a disadvantage, and then to just use an ult like that.
Yeah, Mamir popped his attack bite as soon as Wani ended his Zen ult, so they didn't really have any heals to deal with that. Watt just dies right away. Now you can see here that UC does have the ult advantage, but Solid Joe lands a really nice ult But DPS do lands a counter ult and deals with solid Joe. Biggie knows counters with his Zen ult, and they push UConn back. What, again with another dash skill there. Doing a lot of dash skills this game. This boop, Extinct's boop pushes solid Joe out of positioning, but the rest of the UConn team can clean it up.
They should be able to recap this, I think.
You're getting enough picks from everyone. Lucio getting a headshot. Now UC has to fall back a bit.
My ultimate is charging.
DPS dude pushing onto the high ground here. And the rest of UConn is falling back to the back left corner. Zarya lands a good ult. And the soldier pops his visor. Use a lot of ult there now. UC has 4 ults of their own. They should be able to take the point back from them if they use their ults correctly. We gotta do it soon though, as UConn's on 93%. I think the Pharah's gonna try to touch the point. It's gonna be a big mistake if they're not able to touch the point here. Stakes makes it in time. Now UC has to counter up with the ults. DPS dude landing an ult on nobody but Meowmere with his gun able to pick out 3 people. And with that, UC able to take the point back from UConn. Now there's no significant ult advantages for either team. Solid Joe about to reach his Earth Shatter here. But if Biggie plays it right, he can save the rest of the team with his Tranquility Transcendence. UConn deciding to head on to this high ground. So really just fake them out. Mombo might get a nice pick on Fitzy on it. Biggie is forced to pop his ult there. Extinct gets the kill onto the Reinhardt. No, Reinhardt unable to use his ult. UConn just then dies without being able to pop his ult, and the map should go on to UC. UC takes the first map.
And now we're all tied up because UConn has a 1 map advantage because they came from the upper bracket.
How many kills Extinct gets here on fire? Not even using a fire out, just the nice rocket placements. 30,000 damage. Interesting to see what UConn decides to bring the map to. UConn is very strong in taking the map and bringing it to 99%, but they're unable to hold it off.
And it looks like they will be taking it to Nepal.
Another conf map. We'll see if they're gonna have the same struggles of capping it to 99%, only to lose it to UC. I think this map is there's also a lot of good Pharah positionings for Nepal here. So Extinct should be able to get a lot of kills as Pharah again.
Traveling to Nepal.
Again, you see Extinct immediately picks the Pharah. A lot of aerial maneuverability for him here. UConn's running a really standard comp here. Just the soldier to deal with the Pharah soldier and Ana rather than the Zen. Interesting to see if they actually run the Sombra tank here.
5, 4, 3,
Nope, looks like it's going for the hunt.
round 1. Capture.
Are already raining rockets onto them. UConn takes moves straight onto the point. You see that go left. Both Reinhardt's shields will go down. Solid Joe lands a good lands a charge trading both the hog and himself. But landing nice shots and killing both Fort and Extinct there. And the rest is just a cleanup job for UConn there.
Who's got the hot hand?
Now I'm gonna force to fall back.
My ultimate is charging.
Do a little bit more damage to build his ult. UConn's gonna have the ult advantage there. Zarya's about to hit his Graviton. Solid Joe's about to get his Earth Shatter there. Solid Joe does a bleed bolt, shatters nothing. But Mombo Man counts with his ult. And cleans it up with UConn without using many other ults. Now there's 4 ults in total on UConn, and UC's slowly getting their own ults. Now I'm about to hit Attack Visor. B knows about to hit Sound Barrier, Extinct Blower hit his own. Oh, he decides to switch it off of Pharah. It's immediately for Viva. Deal with the double hit scan from Nachi and Watt. And they're slowly flooding in. Attack Visor popped. Decides to now the Rhymes have the soldier. But in the end it works out. He's able to take the point, and they still have 2 ults to use. Sound Gear about to pop up for UConn. They have 4 ults in total. The McCree's ult not exactly that useful, especially with Diva. Diva being able to deal with both Attack Visor and High Noon. Solid Joe's shield about to go down. Gotta hold back a bit. Wait for his shield to recharge. Graviton's about to pop up for Mombo Man. Mombo Man lands a grab on 3 people. Both Sound Beers pop for 6 hook beams. Diva's defense matrix soaking up most of the McCree's ult, and nothing came up for both teams' ults. And
Bit of
they've done
an
it.
interesting ult out of Nachi there. Not sure if it was worth.
Immediately gets hooked and traded by Undead on it. UConn unable to take the point with most of it all. Nice charge from Ryan, but puts him in a really bad positioning right up against the Ana and the Zarya. Everyone's purpled there and no heals are able to get off. Center 12 cleans it up. However, UC still has the point. UConn does have the man advantage, so they gotta take the point quick before they get reinforced. Huge earth shatter from Joe. That UConn is able to take the
My
point.
ultimate is almost ready.
My tactical visor is charged.
They do have the ult advantages as well. Distinct about to come up with his Diva Bomb.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Grab can be big here. All kind of clumped up, but Diva's gonna be a problem for the Graviton Bomb. Watt's looking into
Get in there.
flank them. Solid Joe gets slept. Zarya gets a nice ult. Biggie knows counters with his sound barrier. Extinct pops his Diva Bomb. None of the ults actually getting any kills here. There's significant damage, but no one's dying. Watt gets nice picks on two of the tanks. Extinct gets the nano boost. This is looking tight for both teams. Mombo Man gets the kill onto Extinct. And UConn's able to hold here
First round. 1.
and take the point.
Score.
I think for both teams there, the ult's usage wasn't exactly great. They both didn't get any kills, both didn't do significant damage. Zarya was in a good position there and landed a really nice ult, but Biggie knows sound barrier protected his team.
You of all people are going to ask me that?
Name's McCree. I live for a good fight. Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See here if Biggie knows he's actually going to run the Rissa. Looks like he is. Rissa really good on, if not to the ditch and on one side, allowing for easy environmental kills. Both teams can really go onto the bridge. Arissa's halt screws up the positioning, and UC is able to take the high ground, but Mombo Man lands a nice kill onto Extinct here. UConn rotates onto point and captures the point while UC is going up high ground.
And Big E just actually shot his shield into the pit for some reason. He was trying to get it on the ledge there, but it just barely missed.
DPS dude almost dies from the boot. But with the high ground advantage from UC, they should be able to take this point. Decided the UC wants to push up and hold the choke.
Anyone need some healing? My ultimate is
And,
charged.
they decide to hold on to the bridge, the high ground.
My ultimate is charging.
UConn slowly is gonna decide to push right side and contest them onto the point, onto the bridge. So both teams' shields are gonna be dying very quickly with Soldier, but with Rissa's shield, Solid Joe's shield should break first, and they're forced to fall back into the corner in the back left. Both teams have significant ult charges. Should be soon before both teams pop ults. UConn's gonna have to do deciding. They're wasting a lot of time here. They're gonna have 6 ults soon. Both teams pop the grab. And Watt gets a triple kill. There's a high noon. However, DPS dude gets significant kills with his just left clicking.
They trade, but UConn should be able to cap this out. That was a very good Deadeye from what?
Both teams only popping really 2 ults there. You can see that they still have a lot of perk charges. Both teams. UC really comes, challenges the point.
I've got you in my sights.
And actually pops his ult, but the rest of UC just falls back into the hut to the right. But Reinhardt's right there behind them and shatters them all. A nice triple. And kills the Bongo. UC's gonna have Shatter and a Nano Boost as well as Soundbeard to protect them. So if used correctly, they should be able to get a nice team wipe. They're pushing right side immediately. Soljo screws up the shield battle. Can be an easy team wipe. EVS dude Liza Shatter only hits the Lucio, but UC is able to take off the picks with those. UConn has to fall back and give up the point.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate's ready.
See if wants to wait for Mombo Man to get the Graviton before using his Pulse Bomb. Malmir pops his ult. Soljo gets killed. Zarya about to hit his Watt didn't wait for the Graviton, but ends up getting no kills. Nachi, however, with the tactical visor and the Nano Boost, able to clean up 3 of UC's members.
And he actually gets a boop. Or no, he doesn't. That was very close. I thought Zarya was also off. The Tracer had recall too, so...
The EVS dude trying to blink onto the point to contest it, but it doesn't look like they'll make it in time. Picked off by Watt. UConn takes the second point.
Score 2-0.
See Extinct pulling up the far right here. Good at holding both chokes here in top left, in the high ground and at the main gate. I'm going for a triple DPS dive comp. Con decides to run their own standard. Both teams decide to go high ground here.
Is Extinct back on the Pharah?
That comp not really looking strong enough. Winston dives in and gets naded. Genji dives right away. But it's gonna be a 6v4 for the rest of the fight. 6v3 now. UConn should have this point, and UC should back off a bit and regroup. Tracer immediately challenges. Not even gonna wait for the fire to be here before they challenge. Watt gets to pick onto Biggie Nose. Now the UC's missing a portion of their heals. Snake managed to kill off the Pharah, really important. Managed to kill off the Ana. Important kill. Soljo gets 2 picks of his own. It's an even fight so far, but looks like UC without the DPS character is unable to take the point. Sound great, not sorry. Attack Visor and Dragon Blade about to come up for UConn. UC's only gonna have to have Pulse Bomb and maybe Winston's ult. Biggie knows getting a little bit aggressive there, does right away, but causing UC to lose their push. Wasting a lot of time doing that.
My ultimate is charging.
Extinct seeing if he can get a bit of poke damage there. UConn's falling up onto the bridge in high ground. If this dude dies in right away, Biggie knows gets killed onto Ana. Really important still. If this dude still distracting both the Ana and the Reinhardt. Manages to kill the soldier, and Winston really disrupting the team enough that the rest of UC can kill off the rest of UConn.
I will
You take the
keep you
point.
healed.
Winston slept here. He should be dead here,
Get in there.
but waited a bit too long, and DPS dude was able to escape.
Clearing the area.
UConn's about to have 5 ults here, so they should be able to take the point unless Meowmer manages to kill them all off with Dragon Blade. No, the important Graviton there by Mombo managed to catch 3 of them. Cleans up most of UC. With that 15% left on the clock, UC's gonna have to really effectively use the Ana ult and really only the part ult left, but no, Watt picks off Biggie Nose and Undead Donut, so this push should fail here. UConn just counters with their own ult, and they should be an easy cleanup for UConn. And UConn should take the second map, 2-1.
Play of the match.
The match will be Watt on the Tracer. Doing some nice damage onto UC there.
And the last hit being the melee.
Really? See what UC's map pick will be. Whether it'll be another King of the Hill or decide to move on to a payload or a 2CP.
Looks like they're picking Hollywood.
Hollywood. The hybrid maps. Again, I think UC we'll see decide whether UC decides to go for push comm onto the first point or just dives right away with Winston. I think UC is really confident with the dive with Extinct on Pharah, doing enough damage and distraction.
Welcome to Hollywood.
UC deciding who has to heal this time. Instinct really wants to go far, but gets put on a Lucio job. What's gonna be on the Widowmaker? I think we've seen a few rounds of him really good on Ilios. See if he's gonna be able to pop off this time.
Attackers incoming in.
There's gonna be a lot of shields on if UC does run the risk, there's gonna be a lot of shields to break through.
Enough waiting
Running
around.
triple tank without an Ana, it's gonna be really hard to heal through. Let's see if the new Lucio heals can actually keep up with the 3 tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
See UC pushing onto point, going the alley instead of going high ground. All of UConn holding on to Cafe there. Joe going up aggressive. Lands a really good fire strike, getting most of the UC. Devious dude goes in for the charge. Doesn't hit anything. Solid Joe doesn't hit anything with his charge. But he manages to kill off the DPS dude's fire strike. Now, most of UC getting significant picks onto UConn and should be able to pick this point here.
I know you can do better than that.
Kind of just fell apart as soon as the Rhine charged in and everyone was split up.
Reinforce this position. Group up.
I am capturing the objective.
Now, we can see what switches to the soldier right away. Widow not only working out for them against the triple tank. Looks like UConn deciding to hold on to high ground there.
Up the tempo.
You see slowly making their way around the map. She gets the hook onto the Zarya, and UConn just collapses onto UC, getting 2 kills right away. Sound barrier goes off for UC, keeping most of the team alive. UC able to counter with their own kills. And despite having 2 significant picks right from the beginning, UConn's unable to hold this point. And UC slowly pushes forward again. Watt's about to hit his attack visor and with a good high ground advantage. He doesn't get hooked. Can be in a good positioning.
I've got you in my sight.
It's lands a grab and Biggie Nose comes with his uses his dead eye to kill most of the team. So UConn is unable to hold on to this point because Z-Sleep pushes in and second point really quickly. Zarya's in a really bad position now. Most of UConn has a really bad spawn. DPS dude going really aggressive, getting kills onto both Solid Joe and the Zarya.
Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
This unrelenting push by UC is kind of an issue because they have so much time to just push this one corner.
And UConn not really getting a good foothold against UC here. Graviton is about to hit for a Mombo man, so he can get a critical grab here. He can stop this up, but UC Undead Donut getting trying to go for a flank. He has his ult too. Zarya blends his ult. Ryan has his shadow, uses it. Most of the UC's cleaned up from that Graviton. The ult advantage comes to UC though. They have both 3 of their ults. If Watt is able to reach his Deadeye soon, she should be able to zone them up for a bit. Extinct is forced to pop his Zen ult. Big Nose getting low there. But with the ult advantage, they should be able to clean up the rest of UConn. Zarya about to get her ult and point. And that's a really fast take from UC.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
You can really see why UC decided to pick Hollywood, rolling onto first point and then rolling through the rest of the payload portion.
Yeah,
Very confident.
UConn almost looked lost in how they should defend. They had no real way of defending against what UC were doing to them.
I mean, they were able to get 1 foothold near the end with the Zarya ult, but UC just rolling through the payload portion has the ult advantage and blew their ult, and UConn is enough to hold on to it. So, the UC actually gonna run single healer with the Torb?
They have run it in the past, so I think that's what they're doing.
Oh yeah, both Malmir on the soldier and Undead Donut on the hog. They are self-sufficient with their.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
See how UConn does deal with this.
Check this out.
Right, UConn rolling it in with the standard cop with a Zenith 7 on it. Nice nade from Fitz here. Most of the team purple.
Enemy contact.
UConn decides to go straight onto point rather than taking high ground or through the alley.
Come here, get stabilized.
Against turret doing a lot. Undead Donut lands a good hook onto Solid Joe. Letting Biggie Nose pick him off. This pick should force UConn back if you don't have a shield anymore. DPS dude letting a nice 5-star come to Genji. He just died in here. They should have fell back as soon as the Reinhardt got picked. They didn't have a shield to hide behind against the Roadhog and the turret. They'd be taking a lot of damage.
Everyone, heal up.
Watt decides to go to far to deal with the turret, but DPS dude standing there with the shield protecting it. The rest of UConn is slowly pushing onto the point. Watt finally managed to take down the turret. But Extinct immediately faces another one down. Money pops the trans. DPS dude lands a nice good shatter with the trans down to kill them. As soon as the trans lands though, and still Undead Donut picks up too, and UC is able to clean up UConn. And with that, UC is about to have 4 ults, with UConn only having 2 of their own. Mombo lands a nice grab here. They should be able to clean up UC, but for a 5-man grab, a little bit difficult here. Biggie knows that Zen doesn't have his ult because he popped it right after. Biggie lands an ult, but Mombo Man lands a 4-man ult of his own. And with that, UConn is able to take the point with that huge grab. Extinct and Fitz unable to use their own ult. And also the issue with them creeping around the turret, it's an easy for some Mombo Man to get a multiple person graviton. Biggie Nose lands a nice shot onto the car and kind of boots them off the high ground. It's interesting to see that Extinct is still running that Torb. Maybe he really wants to use his ult. Single healing is a bit difficult for Brown at this point. And the Donut lands a nice hook, but against Genji, he just deflects right after. Collegial lands a great shatter onto 2. He gets slept by Fitz right away. Nevertheless, UConn's able to clean up with Genji. Big switching off the Torb. It's not really working out. Pops his ult and dies.
My ultimate is charging.
I'm gonna see, we'll see if UC is able to at least contest this second point here, or it'll be like the previous round.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Actually staying far back with the sound gear, with the tactical visor. UC's gonna have 3 ults. Lands a huge ult onto UC. DPS dude lands a shatter. Hits center 12. But the majority of UC is very split up, so they're unable to hold on to the second point. And then Donut's just landing some kills in the back, delaying it a bit more, doing what he can. DPS Dude and Malmir were in a bad spawn, so got her away. DPS Dude went for a weird charge, but Solid Joe being alone by himself there dies right away. UC is going to go really aggressive here, knowing that the Rhine is down, they can't do much. So UC, UConn's just waiting for the remainder of the team to spawn. With 5 ults, should be able to push the cart forward. Solid Joe lands a pick onto Lucio. And both teams just popping ult. DPS Dude lands his ult on no one. Solid Joe counters his ult. Now she gets a pick with his tactical visor, but Big Eno's still stalling onto the point, along with Extinct there. Pulling up as much as we can. Undertone about to reach his ult, along with Extinct. But UC's gonna have the Graviton. And with the Reinhardt whacking at the people stuck in the whack Graviton, should do significant damage. He does have to worry about the D.Va eating it up though. But as soon as the D.Va's out, the Graviton landing only on Fitz here.
They should be able to take this, because the respawns are not in the favor of UC right now.
How much damage Donut could do with the whole hog whip. Dies right away to Nashi. Both teams moving through the second and third portion of the map really quickly, but UC was able to hold on to the first point a bit longer. Has the time advantage. See if UC just has to run the same defense again. Soul healer. Still waiting for Donut to pick his biggest character. And the whole hog allowing for the self-sustain from both the soldier and the hog. UC's gonna run the same comp, but with the Watt on a hog instead of the Genji.
I foresee great things for you.
Might swap onto the far again to deal with the turret. We did last round.
Let's get started.
It'll be interesting to see what each team can do with the amount of time they have.
Are they gonna run behind them or?
Yeah, they're gonna try to go from the
Cafe. UC retaliates by pushing onto the high ground. But managed to get a kill on Torb, who's by himself there.
UConn making quick work of UC there.
Getting a nice
Should be
pick.
able to cap out.
Defend the point.
But then UC just fell apart when UConn rotated back.
Objective lost. Escort the payload.
Payload secure. Move out.
Fitzy about to reach Nano there. One is about to come up with the Transcendence. She's about to reach an attack visor, but with a biggie nose in his D.Va. with the Diva mech destroyed, Nano Visor should be used right away. Shatter doesn't hit Nachi there. It's the rest of the team. But Nachi's able to clean up. You see Super Extinct left on the far right, trying to stall as much as he can. Zarya's trying to deal with him, staggering him.
He actually called his own core. I'm not sure if that was worth it at all.
Probably wants to switch off to the second healer.
Yeah, they definitely need a Lucio here. Or a Mercy.
You see the holding on to the high ground. Not going to pop the attack visor. Still being so far away. Zarya's ult gets beaten up by Biggie Nose. But the Earth Shatter hits two of them. Should be an easy cleanup. Nami still has high ground, being very annoying against UConn there, but the rest of the team can't really do much. Biggie Nose gets his mech back. Doing as much as he can to stall. They did enough. They stalled enough for the rest of GC to make it on the point, but one pops his Zen ult, and then actually pops his attack visor there. Should be able to clean up the rest of the GC. Very nice try by UC to stall the point. Still just gonna have a bad spawn.
See, this is the exact same occurrence of what happened yesterday in their matchup. They took it to hybrid, and then UC lost out in overtime.
Yeah, UConn making significant progress with this overtime. You can see UC really wants to end the push right here, pushing up very forward. Biggie Nose throws his ultimate. Unfortunately lands on top and not inside of anyone. Center 12 uses his Sound Beer, keep his team healthy. DPS dude still has their Shatter. Nami uses his attack visor. Their Shatter lands onto two people.
And this should be it.
Still a very good push from UConn, and we'll see if UC is able to push this far with their 3 minutes in the time bank.
Switching sides.
UConn had about 1 minute and 40 seconds with that push, and they got much farther than I think UC wanted them to get to. But it looked like they stuck with the Torb far too long.
Yes. He had a bad spawn and died right away. And it disappeared right away, you couldn't switch off, but he also had his ult, probably wanted to use Molten Core before he switched. See Meow Meow on the Mercy. I'm gonna pocket Extinct. And actually gonna run the Sombra. UConn's gonna run the same comp again. Vani's Discord is gonna be really annoying on both Pharah and Mercy. Looks like they're actually gonna run the Sombra instead of another tank.
Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
You can get a fairly hack on the Reinhardt. Pharah can do a lot of damage onto the rest of the team. This here lining up and slowly the hack. Only half a Lucio, not exactly the best choice to target. DPS dude charges in. Both Reinhardt's just swinging a hammer. There's a Discord on with Ryan, so he's gonna take a lot of damage. Biggie Nose managed to get almost 112. And UConn, UC with the early opening picks, they should be able to take this point rather quickly. I don't think they exactly worked out the way UConn wanted it to go. Extinct again, getting 2 kills. Biggie Nose diving really far in with the Azimutree. He really should be punished for this. He only has 25 health. Watt picks off Fitzy here in the side of the... Fitzy's gonna stay with this Sombra pick for the rest of this portion. He does have his ult. Maybe lands a good EMP. Can spell disaster for UConn. UConn's calling up the high ground, but gets immediately booped off by Extinct on Mara. Biggie knows pops his high ground, but gets immediately killed by Watt. Mercy reses and gets immediately picked off by Watt. ETS dude does have his ult. Both teams are fighting down one. Extinct managed to get a double kill on.
Watt is able to clean up a lot of these fights.
He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot, but the rest of the team just isn't able to capitalize on it. They do have 3 ults left, and Nachi's about to get his attack visor. Center 12's about to get his sound barrier. UC's about huge earth shatter from DPS dude. Lands on 4 people, but Lonnie's Transcendence should be able to keep the rest of UConn healthy. Will fix his EMP there, landing on 3 of the UConn's team. Doesn't look like UConn is able to hold on to this point. But with the better spawn, it's gonna be a close fight. Nachi pops off his attack visor and manages to kill 2 of the team, 2 of UC's.
I rest when the fighting is done.
Solid Joe using a solo shattering the Sombra there. And with that, UC's push is ended. We still have 1 or 2 more pushes.
My trailer is that way, you
30 seconds remaining.
Extinct's about to get his rocket barrage. We'll see how much damage he can do with that. Having both an Ana and a Hog there could easily be ended. If he gets good picked on the soldier, gets immediately hooked after casting the rocket barrage. Both getting pocketed by Mercy there. He doesn't die. Looks like Watt is trying to stall as long as he can. But the entirety of UC on him doesn't look like he's able to hold on.
They have a decent bit amount of ground to cover though. And the respawns are up for UConn.
Mercy is about to reach her res, so she hides nicely in and gets a nice res off. They can swing the fight to their favor. UC is about to have a significant ult advantage compared to UConn. Fitz lands his EMP onto multiple people. Longman hooks Biggie Knives, and Mercy reses. And this should be an easy victory for UC there. They just had the ult advantage and the Sombra landing a good EMP. UC takes this map.
Finals. 5-6. Victory.
What is it now? 2-2?
Yeah, it's now 2-2.
Now it's UConn's map pick. It's huge rev there. It's all pumped up around the turret. Solid Joe's just swinging his hammer, doing so much damage. Huge transcendence ceiling from Wani. Really interesting how
Epic.
UConn really prefers the Zen most of the time.
They certainly work around the Zen very well. They definitely have the team comps to match what Zen has to do for fights, so...
Zen is very annoying for the Far to deal with. She with the Discord orb on her, and the soldier shooting at her. It's like probably gonna take it to Ilios. See, both Watt and Miami are really good on Widow here on Ilios, but from the previous match we see Watt getting more kills as onto Miami as Widow than than vice versa.
So we're just gonna take a 5-minute break while players get something to drink or go to the bathroom or whatever. This break should have happened with the previous game, but we forgot. Hey Marco, are you there?
Yeah. Are we starting?
Yep.
Now arriving at Ilios. Prepare to attack.
Alright, ready for the last map, UC versus UConn.
This was the map yesterday that Watt outsniped Meowmere, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for that Widow pick again.
This is a ruin, so it is the Widow map. Looks like Watt might be sticking on to the Genji this time. Meowmere is deciding to go for the Mercy instead. Previous team not confident with him on the Widow this time.
And we have a pause.
Looks like UConn's gonna run the same comp again. Surprise, surprise. They're swapping Watt onto Genji instead of the Hog, but more or less the same comp. See if Fitz decides to save a Sombra here. He was playing a pretty nice Sombra on Hollywood there. Really not sure what comp UC has right now. They are going to stick with it. Half dive comp thing with Winston, but both the McCree and the Hog aren't really divey, so to say.
We are currently in a pause, and as such, I've transitioned away from the screen as to prevent people from stream sniping comps because the match hasn't officially started yet. But we are about to unpause, so we should be good to go.
Right, and that done running for the Ana and Extinct on the far. See how much damage Extinct can do on his fire this time. Interesting to see that UC won't have Lucio, so they're not going to reach the point first.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Both the Winston and the Fire can start shooting from far back. Fitz hacks the health back a lot, so that may be there.
Come here and get stabilized.
Maybe enough to disrupt UConn. Devious dude gets knocked down. He's gonna get booped off. His jump is on cooldown. Immediately pushing the fight to a 65. Fitz here, however, gets the kill on the Zen, and Biggie Nose gets the kill on Watt there. So unfortunately, UConn does take the. Unfortunately for UC, UConn does take the point. But immediately, with the UC's BTS dude dying first, he was able to come back immediately and starts disrupting the other team. Fitz getting his Sombra ult really fast. Also right away, and he's pushing UConn back further. You can see Watt deciding to go for the Widow, being it is a Widow map. Up against the far right. See whoever has the better aim this time. Fitz is just holding on to this, Sombra, really aggressive here. You can land a nice hack onto whatever character they can immediately dive bomb with Winston. UC has 4 ults already, 3 ults right now. Fitz drops down, Winston dives in. Joe is kind of by himself up forward, and now she uses attack visor really far back. Half of UC teams push forward. So now she's really having no one to shoot at. Winston really aggressive there by himself, and pays for it with his life. Same with Fitz. Fitz, however, has the recall back.
Oh, excuse me.
Fitz fine being a real annoyance with the other team, hacking both the health packs and running around being invisible. Solid Joe pushes up by himself. And Fitz here uses the MP, hits 3 people. Solid Joe can do nothing but swing his hammer. Watt, however, on the Widow gets 2 picks on both the Pharah and the Mercy.
Heal me.
But with a significant pick from UConn, they should be able to take this point. UConn themselves have 4 ults, whereas UC only has the Pharah and the Mercy.
Get back in the fight.
My ultimate is ready.
Let's get patched up. Oh, my ultimate's ready. Now
You see the slowly pushing in, waiting for the rest of the team to come.
Go. I'll keep you healed.
I think Joe's looking for a nice hammer here. With no Rhine shield, they can land a really nasty shatter there. Winston jumps in, starts disrupting the other team. Along with Vicky knows they managed to kill Lucio. Sting manages to pick the Ana as well.
My servants never die.
UConn really deciding to hold on to the ult. Not a good idea. She just popped off any of their ults. Popped off Winston ult. Oh, Winston just got it. Popped off the Deadeye or popped off with the Sound Barrier or anything to deal with that. Because Winston diving in and disrupting the other team. Not giving them the option to think it through.
Well, I suppose I'll be patching you up, as usual.
Get here.
All systems checked out, ready for combat maneuvers.
Both teams decided to stick with the same combos before while going on the Hog instead of the Widow this time. But again, this is a good map for her. UConn deciding to push into the hut on the left side. Immediately gets a kill onto 50 here. Solid joke. Another manages to sleep the person. Farah still doing damage in the back line of the team. But with UConn taking 2 picks off of UC, they should have the advantage here. Bitsy trying to get a better positioning. UC now slowly pushes forward to try to take the point. Solid Joe's in a high ground trying to look to disrupt the back line. DPS dude jumps in onto the Hog and immediately gets hooked. However, he plays it right with the Extinct and they manage to take the advantage in terms of numbers. Extinct again getting multiple kills as Farah.
Anyone want to join me?
Interesting enough that they swap the Wani off the Zen and Nashi onto the Ana. Nachi jumps down by himself. However, Watt lands a nice hook and kills off Extinct. Devious dude, however, he kills off Nachi, the Ana. Big Nose kills off the Lucio, and that push should be done from UConn. Devious dude pops his ult to disrupt the Winston, but now there's no one else to disrupt. Was it really worth it to kill one person? I don't know. He was dead.
Probably
He was
not.
close to dying. Yeah, he was close to dying. There's still enough time for him to get back. UC, however, has a significant ult advantage. Almost able to have 5 ults. The Enos popped off Deadeye. Doesn't manage to catch anyone, but zones out UConn significantly. Nachi and Roadhog and the rest of the team are far back left. Extinct gets in a good positioning to pick off a Mombo man with his ult. Watt here popping up full Hog. Only managed to get Biggie Nose. And the rest of his team that he can't really push forward to take take more ground. UConn's about to reach 5 ults, but with the timer running that close, if they don't touch the point, they won't be able to use the ults. Solid Joe pops his into his ult, but he gets hacked and slept. One, he pops off attack visor. If they play it right, they should be able to get enough kills, but Mamre does have his res, so if he flies in and reses them all like that, then UConn are in the bad positioning. But UConn does manage to kill off the rest of the players as soon as the res went off. So UConn should be able to take this point.
I need a doctor.
As well now UConn has the ult advantage.
My ultimate. I might need this later.
Dead eyes.
If Fitz can get EMP and land a nice ult, it will prevent UConn from using their other ults. Beginner's Net gets a huge data onto Nachi. Makes things with the Rocket Barrage, cleans up the rest of the UConn. And again, UConn are unable to use the rest of the ults, holding them on for too long. And UC takes it 2-0 on Ilios.
0-2.
Greetings.
I ain't much for waiting around.
My healing spell is upon me. Then I have nothing to worry about.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Still sticking with the Sombra because it's just working out for them. And
Yeah,
UConn
you
aren't really doing much to counter it.
They're still they're running Mombo Man onto Anna this time. Running this mixed dive comp for the Winston. Both teams falling really low, but Biggie Nose gets the first kill onto Watt.
Convert on me.
Sting gets the second kill onto the soldier. And it being 4v6, UConn should be falling back here. Joe however managed to deal with the Sombra. Now Biggie Nose slept. If they manage to get a kill on him, they can take this point back. Watt managed to pick up the Mercy. However, Mombo Man gets picked off right away. With more picks from the UConn side, UConn might be able to take this point. Extinct is still on the point and doing significant damage, having a far battle. But Watt managed to get the upper hand. Fitzy here being really annoying here, being invisible.
You're in the area.
However, he is in the back line and he does have ult, so he lands a nice ult onto the team. Witsi can really disrupt them as well. Fitz uses his ult. It's a huge EMP on everyone. BBS dude just jumping in the back line, really annoying them. And UC do manage to take the point.
Helden sterben nicht.
Here pops the ult on the Extinct, but Extinct immediately dies again. UConn has 5 ults. And Giovanni actually gets 2 huge attack on both supports up in UC. Giovanni just popping off on the DPS. Really gets a quad kill there, killing both supports and kills the Sombra. And they still have the ult advantage. Extinct can if Extinct can get a few kills with his ult, he should make UC in a really good positioning. However, with Nachi's defense matrix, it's gonna be really hard for Extinct to land a good rocket barrage. The rocket barrage is in really good positioning, but Nachi just eats most of them. Committing both the nano boost onto the fire, wasting both ults. However, Extinct manages to get enough kills with the rest of the UC team that they should be able to take this point.
I'm staking my claim on the objective.
Nam is about to hit off Mercy Res, and if he plays it right, can be significant for UC. UC does have the Summer ult as well.
Initiating the hack.
Beacon pops off a Deadeye to zone the rest of the team, buying enough time for UC.
That'll get it done.
Ahorita regreso.
Money counters with his own Deadeye. Managed to get 2 kills again. And immediately gets straight 5 picks here, but with 3 picks on the UC side. DPS dude made decide to pop his ult to stall full 99%. And you choose to do so. Fitzy's still here being annoying with the hack. Soljo manages to take him off. DPS dude manages to actually kill the D.Va. And he buys enough time for the rest of the UC team to reinforce his team. Soljo, however, pops his ult and tries to push the UC off the point. And they do manage to cap it this time. Watt, however, gets the triple kill at Sparra. And forces UC back. Fitz is still in the back line, looking to hack some health packs, do some damage, build ult charge. So when his team pushes on, he can ult and make him an easy win.
Enemy contact.
UC's looking to have 5 ults.
Work together.
UConn almost has 5 ults of their own. Beginos lands a huge kill on Wani. This team gets a huge kill as well. EMP pops off. And with enough picks from the UC, UC should win this map and the grand finals. Again, UConn unable to use it also because of the Sombra. Congratulations to the winner of the grand finals.
Very good series. I'm glad the run camp, or the run back, was able to make it.
Extinct here, always managing to do work as far as getting so much damage and so many kills. Definitely a big factor.